Hey guys, Insightful Nerd back with another LEGO review. Today we have set number 76288, Iron Man and Iron Legion versus Hydra Soldier. A battle pack if you want. The set has 135 pieces and 4 minifigures. Pretty decent minifigs in my opinion. Of course, part of the Infinity Saga wave, or, subline, almost subline, not quite. Nevertheless, here is the front of the box. Top of the box showing a pretty cool but very much overused Iron Man Mark 43. Not a fan of the new helmet. The printing is immaculate though. And back of the box showing off a bit of the fortress. Just that scene in general from the opening of Age of Ultron. I believe that background image is that bit where Iron Man lands that you see in all the fucking edits on Instagram. Let's get into the set itself. I think I'm going to start off with the build itself. There is not a whole lot much, holy shit. Let me try that again. I'm going to start off with the build itself. Not much to it. I was able to build this while watching a wonderful TOT build stream. I mean, it's pretty cool, For an army builder, there's, you got to have some sort of build with it. I think this one's pretty decent. Would love to see Star Wars do something like this. We don't usually get something of this much substance. Anyways, you got two little swiveling turrets on the top, one in the middle, which of course is one of those stud shooters. For it being a tiny build though, it has a whole lot of detail. It has these little bits of shrubbery, the snow, which matches that other display set for Age of Ultron. The brick, of course, matching the fortress in Age of Ultron. I like the little details of these little pieces, looking like bits of snow caught in the brick. See the backside, pretty just blank. It's nice and opened. Little port here, which you can put the Hydra Goon's gun there, I imagine is what that is intended for. Looks pretty nice. Got a little printed piece there for the little controls of this gun. Overall, pretty nice build. But of course, as per usual battle packs, you never get it for the build. Our first minifig here is the Hydra Agent or Soldier. We did get a couple of these in that display set once again, but it's cool just to have them again. An army builder. Take off the little helmet. Got the nice printing there. The strap on the backside. Definitely an improvement from the ones in 2015. I still wish it came with arm and leg printing though. Sucks to suck, I guess. Here we have the Mark 43. Once again, very cool printing. I think the new helmet mold makes Iron Man look like a... can't say that without getting banned. He's got quite a large head. I'm just not a fan of it in general. I think it does work for some suits. I got a couple Hall of Armor sets, as in all of them. We'll be reviewing those at some point in the future, and I'm going to go over which of those I think do work really well with this new helmet mold. This is a suit, however, I think the old one was perfectly fine with the old helmet. The printing, though, definitely improved. Not saying the old one was bad by any means. The old one definitely, at the time, was one of the better suits. But, we see this figure quite a bit. It came in like 5 or so sets. But with that new Hulkbuster display set, we have arm printing now. Like, this one's obsolete. What's the point in having them? We have arm printing for one now. And of course, the reason 90% of people bought the set, the Iron Legionnaires. Take a look at just one of them. Comes with 2 of them though. I bought 2 copies of the set. Still got to build this one. Of course, you have to have at least 4 of them. Definitely an improvement overall from the 2015 version. The old one from 2015 used just the normal Iron Man mold at the time and recolored it. Once again, proving that that helmet was same as versatile as the new one. They're just more lazy with the printing now. I digress. I like the printing. They did the little technique where they have negative space on the sides of the torso, like they do for females, to allude to a skinnier body, because of course these are robots. Something that the older version of the minifig did better, in my opinion, though, is it had the Avengers logo on the leg, whereas this one just has the little stripe there to indicate where it would be. Something that none of these minifigures do, though, is include the numbers on them because they actually are numbered 1 through 5. I believe there's 5 in the movie. But there's the back printing for you. A shame there's no arm printing. Firestar Toys does have a nice upgrade kit I'm looking at getting. I'd love a sponsor. I doubt that'll happen. There's absolutely no way. But it'd be cool if I got a sponsor. But yeah, overall, really cool figure. I think this helmet mold is perfect. We've had it for a while, of course, for Iron Man, but it's been used in various themes like Star Wars. It's proved itself very worthy, in my opinion. But yeah, this is just a stellar figure overall. So yeah, this set has retired as of the end of last year, same as that display set once again. But yes, this is my review for this battle pack, I suppose. If you're able to find it, I have no idea what the prices are looking like for these now, but I bought them less than retail because they just weren't moving as much anymore. So I just had to get two. Of course, these type of sets, you gotta get more than one. I would say you should try and find it and get it. I am hesitant to say that they will make one soon. It did take them, 10 years to come out with more. Well, I think it released in 2024. It did come out in 2024. Very cool set. Nice to add to the collection. I bought them for the sole purpose of having the Legionnaires fly around the modular Avengers Tower whenever I decide to be irresponsible and purchase that big boy. We'll see when that happens. I'm not, I don't just pull a Matty Ice and get blackout drunk and wake up with it on my front doorstep. I gotta think these over a little bit before buying them. Regardless, though, cool set. Real quickly before we get out of here, here is all of the transparent pieces you get in the set. Of course, to mimic the repulsors for the Legionnaires and Iron Man, and the purple ones for the turret, and also these little punch effect pieces for Iron Man. Thought I'd mention that real quick. It is 1:14 in the morning. I forget these things from time to time. Nevertheless, that's my review. I would say, again, go and get it. It's a really cool set. It'd mean the world to me if you subscribe. We are at time of recording, 45 subscribers, trying to get to at least 100 before summertime. When we get 100, I'm going to be reviewing, building, all of that with the modular Daily Bugle. So it'd mean a lot if you do subscribe. But, yep, that's about it. Peace.